When Banu Amir returned to their habitations, they narrated the story to an elderly man who had lingered behind because he was too old. They told him, "A young man of Quraysh of Bani Abdul Muttalib, claiming that he is a prophet, contacted us, asked for support and invited us to embrace his religion." The old sheikh was struck by the news, and wondered if there was no way of making amends for the loss of that opportunity and swore, "He is really Ishmaelite, he descends from Ishmael. He is the truth, he is a real prophet. How did it happen that you misjudged his words?" The prophet, PBUH, was not dismayed at all. He persisted in his mission for the fulfillment of which he had been commissioned to strive despite all odds. He did not confine his efforts to the tribes but also conducted contacts with individuals from some of whom he was able to receive a favorable response. Moreover, later in the same season, some of them did believe in his prophethood and entered the fold of Islam. The following list included some of those early converts: 1. Suwaid bin Samit. He was an intelligent, discreet poet from Yathrib, Medina. During his stay in Makkah for pilgrimage, or lesser pilgrimage, he encountered the Prophet, PBUH, who invited him to embrace Islam. At this invitation, Suwaid imparted to the Prophet some sound words from Luqman's wisdom. The Prophet approved of that wisdom, but told the man that he had something far better. He recited some verses from the Quran. The man listened meditatively, and the words appealed to his originally pure nature and accepted Islam as his faith at once. He was killed in the Battle of Bu'ath. That was in the 11th year of the prophethood. Ibn Hisham 1425, Rahmat al-Alamin 174, 2. Iyaz bin U'. He was still a youth from AWS tribe. He came as a member of delegation seeking alliance with Quraysh against another rival tribe dwelling in Medina, al-Qatsraj. The Prophet, PBUH, met them and advised them to follow a better course than that they had in mind. He introduced himself and Islam to them, apprised them of his mission, and narrated some verses from the noble Quran. Iyaz's heart immediately absorbed the divine message and agreed with the Prophet, PBUH. Abul Haysar Anas bin Rafi, a member of the delegation, disapproved of the boy's behavior and silenced him by hurling some dust into his face. The people then left Medina after having failed in establishing alliance with Quraysh. Shortly after arrival in Medina, the boy breathed his last, acclaiming Allah's name and celebrating his glory. Ibn Hisham 1424, Tariq-e-Islam 126, 3. Abu Dar al-Ghifari. He used to live in the suburbs of Yathrib. News of the Islamization of Suwaid bin Samit and Iyaz bin Muad reached him and constituted a turning point in his life per se. He sent his brother to Makkah for more details about the Prophet's intentions.